Let's start. So hello everyone, good afternoon, and thank you for joining the today's webinar on Bluebeam for Smarter Takeoffs and Collaboration. Like for the next 1 hour, like I will be taking you through the Bluebeam and showcase you the features like that can be helpful in any of the project workflows, like whether it's the quantity takeoff or the markup or the team coordination. Like you will see how Bluebeam can make these tasks faster and more efficient. And I also hope that this session will be equally benefit to those like who are completely new to Bluebeam, as well as for those who are like already using it and wants to explore like the more capabilities of the Bluebeam. So let's start. So here is the agenda that we'll be covering today. We'll begin with a quick introduction of the Bluebeam, and then we'll explore the markup and the measurement tools and the takeoff techniques in the Bluebeam review. Next is we'll see like how quantity link helps you to connect your measurement like directly from Excel, also with the real-time update. And also we'll take you to the Bluebeam Studio, like which is for the real-time collaboration across the multiple teams. And finally, like we'll also cover the licensing support options and address the frequently received questions during our Q&A session. And I believe by the end of this session, like you will get to know more about the Bluebeam features like the markup, the measurements, and the collaboration feature. Like that will, I hope, definitely be helpful in a project workflow. Like we'll also share the resource material, the manuals or the tutorial videos through the email after the webinar that will help you to continue the learning. And also we'll take you about the best practice and the resource for the case studies that shows like how multiple teams around the world are using the Bluebeam. So I'll be a presenter today, and my name is Kirti Joshi, and I'm the structural engineer with a post graduation from Delhi Technological Universities. And I worked with the Bluebeam as well as with the other structure analysis and design tools. Like I have also completed the multiple certified course focused on the Bluebeam to understand the software from basic to the advanced level. And at Acero, I handle mostly the technical side and supports, provide the support to understand and implement the software and addressing the workflow related queries. So at Acero Consulting Engineers, it is a knowledge and your software partner for the AEC industry. It has already supported multiple organizations across the India with our multiple products. The Acero team is made up with a number of the structural engineers and the marketing professionals, like who helps in delivering the efficient or the economical software solutions. I mean to say, like Acero also helps to adopt the right tools. Depends on the nature of the project. Like along with the software expertise, like we regularly share the technical content uh, industry practice. Like, and of course, like our team is always available to support with the implementation and any of your technical queries. So Acero is an authorized channel partner for the Nemetschek group, and through this partnership, like we provide a range of the industry leading AEC solutions. Like Bluebeam is one of the key tools, and more of its like the capabilities which will be focused today. Along the Bluebeam, like we also support the Visa, like as you can see on the screen, which is for the structure analysis and design. It covers everything from full 3D models, foundations, and the steel connections. Another is the adapt, which is for both the post tension and the reinforced concrete, along with the all plan, which is a beam software used for the like the bridge and the infrastructure project. So, along with the Nemetschek tools, we also support the several other solutions. Like this include the Autodesk or the Adobe tools, like the Idea Statica for the steel connection design and also for the concrete details. So we do also have the Karamba for the parametric structure analysis. And the next you can see on the screen is the Shuriken, which is by the Atlas Tube. Like it is basically a structural nut keeper, which makes the one-sided connections with the standard bolts. And at the last, we also have the Aries Trinity, which is from the Gravot for basically it is CAD software. So we'll discuss about the Bluebeam now. Like for anyone who is new to the Bluebeam, like I will start with a short introduction. Like Bluebeam is one of the leading, like the PDF markup, collaboration, editing, and the documentation tool, which is mostly used in the AEC industry. Like it helps to review or to annotate and share your documents easily. And with the Bluebeam Studio, of course, multiple users can work on the same PDF in the real time. Moreover, it also includes the accurate measurements and the count tools. So you can quickly measure out your areas, length, or volumes, or you can count your the items from your PDF drawings, like the fixtures and the door, for example, from your drawings. So like whether you are an architect or a contractor or engineer, like Bluebeam always helps to reduce the paperwork and speed up your approvals through the fully digital workflow. And another point is it also integrate with the platform like the Procore and the SharePoint, and it provides the cloud and the mobile access as well, and so that you can work from anywhere anytime. Another features it has is like the digital signature or the encryption and the permission secure within the Bluebeam, that your data always stays secure, and anyone can have access to the various learning resources and the free training course by sign into the Bluebeam University. You can get a lots of the resources there available. So moving forward, Bluebeam is used across the many segments of the AC industry. That's why it keeps different from the other tools, and its roles benefits in its own way. Like for example, like the architect, for architect, it helps the faster design reviews and like the manage the markups and keeps the drawing set like the organized. For example, the structure and the MEP engineers like benefit from the accurate measurements or the easy comparisons of the drawings revisions, and also the like the technical communication will be the clear. And like for the contractor, get the faster quantity takeoff or the easier coordination during the executions through the real times update through studio sessions. And like for example, the estimation teams get the more accurate quantity, obviously, with the smooth linking directly to the Excel as well. So overall, like the Bluebeam brings the clarity and the speed and obviously the accuracy to every of the discipline that is mentioned here. And if I have missed any of the discipline, you can just comment in the Q&A chat box. So like you can see on the slide, I would like to highlight like how the Bluebeam overcome the challenge we normally face in the industry. So normally manual markups or the measurements or the drawings, like the printed drawings and the back and forth email, like make the process slow and leads to the errors. So the quantity takeoff may take longer and the version control become confusing, like when multiple files are shared. So with Bluebeam adopted, like this challenge are handled like more efficiently, like measurements become accurate because everything is done digitally after calibration. And takeoffs are also faster with the tools like the count, area, and the dynamic field that will focus today. And the real-time collaboration through the studio sessions removes the the issues of version mismatch and also keeps everyone on the same page. So also it has the reusable markup feature that helps to maintain the consistency across the drawing. So overall, it replaces the the repetitive manual steps with a much clearer and the digital workflow. So basically, what I mean to say is, what we need is a digital platform like that connects all the teams, that reduce error or to improve the accuracy and the speed. So that's where like the Bluebeam fits and makes the whole process easier, so everyone can have the same information anytime and anywhere. The first topic like which we are going to discuss and showcase today is the markups in Bluebeam. The Bluebeam gives you a complete set of the markups tools that makes the drawing review much easier and like the much organized. I mean, you can also see in the slide like how adding the markups and the comments look like in the Bluebeam. So markups in like are not just the basic shape like you can see. They are the elements like that helps you to communicate with your comments directly from the PDF. So like you can add different callouts like the different markup types, like you can add callouts or the clouds markup, the text notes, or you can even highlights, even add arrows or the digital stamps like on your PDF. Like this markup tools like helps you to point out what are your any of the design changes if there are not, so that you can easily identify, and also gives the instruction without you don't need to separately email or to print copy. You can digitally track all the things. And obviously with the tool chest feature, like you can also save your frequently used markup and can reuse them in your future project. And once you have your markup list, you can also export a markup summary for the report, and can also have flatten the markup to lock directly into your drawings. So we will we'll see like how this actually work. Like I've created a short video to show you in the next slide. So I'll just open this video. We'll start with the user interface here. So this is the main workspace of the Bluebeam. And the menu bar at the top of the menu bar, you will see the lots of options. And under the profile, like you can see the profiles are basically the way you want to customize your like the workspace. So in the menu, you will get a lot of options like the files options. If you want to add or open the new files, the edit options is there. View option is to view your documents in the different view, and document option is there if you want to compare your documents or if you want to split your documents. So the document options is there. The batch can be used for the multiple PDF at once. You can just use the batch features, and in the tool options, you can see the different features of markups, stamps, and the signatures. Like you can definitely add all of the features from the tools that will focus today. And in the Windows option, you will get to see what types of view you want to see. And in the help option, you will get all the updates regarding your Blueprint versions and the tutorials. So in the left hand side, this is the menu bar. This is the menu bar where you will get all the like the panels. This is the panels. So you will get all the panels sorted in the list wise. So each panels of different purpose, like in the thumbnail panel, you can see the list, like the page of all of your PDF. And obviously in the tool chest panel, you will see the all of your different types of the markup that can easily be carried out from the tool chest and can be put directly into your drawings. So this is the measurements panels is available for to carry out the measurements from your PDF drawings. And obviously the last one is the studio sessions, where you want to invite your team member to initiate a session. Also at the below, you will see the markup list. This markup list is basically if you have, done whatever you have done in the Bluebeam in the workspace above, it will all recorded in the markup list, like the measurements, the any of the markups you added in the Bluebeam, that will automatically be recorded. So this is the cloud markup. You can definitely add from the panels on the right hand side. So above is the property toolbar panel. This shows the property of each of the toolbar that we have opened. So you can even split your documents into the multiple views, which you like. You can split a document into the 16 times in the Bluebeam, and you can definitely scroll one by one, or if you want to make it continuous or one by one, you can definitely have the options of that. So we'll start with the markup and stamp. That is the basic navigation bar of the Bluebeam. So as you can see, you will get your email ID associated at the top right regarding the Bluebeam account. I have my Bluebeam account here. We'll just open one of the PDF files here, and we'll carry it out some of the markups. Like in the right hand side, you will also see panels describing each of the properties. Like there is a highlighter, there is a cloud markups, there is a callouts. These are listed here as well as in the tools. From the menu under the tools, there is a markup list available. Like you can see the text box, typewriter, callout, highlight, line, arrow. Different types of markups are available. You can take any of the markups. Also, you can see the shortcuts of your markups, and you can zoom out your particular sections of the PDF. So I have already added few of the markups in my drawings, like I have added the cloud markups, I have added a text box, I have added like the cloud is there, call out is there. So I've added few markups, but I will also demonstrate how you can add from the scratch. So under the toolbar, I have gone into the text box. So I will just place a text box outside here. Right now, you can see my text size is bit small, but we can auto adjust it as well. So we can also drag it up and down. Also, there is the options of automatic, adjusting the text box. So we have used that feature. You can just go on the preference to open it. So there is the option to, automatically adjust your text box. So according to your text box, it will just gives the height of the text. Other way is you can definitely, drag the text box or adjust its size also. For example, if I want to use other the markup feature, I can definitely go on the panels on the right hand side also. They are available. Also, you can go it from the tools under like markups from the tools panel menu. So we can definitely add markups. If you want to add the straight marking, you can just hold a shift button and it will keep it straight. You can add a line feature. So you can add like the zigzag or if you want to keep it straight, you just have to press the shift button. So for example, this one is the call out markup. So you can just put a point and you can just drag it down. And you can just add the notes inside that. So I'm just putting some comment like please review. You can just point out in any parts of the PDF just to highlight that sections, and you can add multiple arrows within that call out also. So this can be very useful in commenting and in the design reviews. So this is the snapshot feature. Basically, it is like the copy feature. You can just click on any of the part, then you can just click on Control V. It will just paste it. Also, you can add any of the image within the Bluebeam. So there is the image options. You can just make it small and big as per your requirement. The next one is you can just zoom it by selecting any of the areas and just click on the zoom icon here available at the uh, below in the markup list, above the markup list. So this is like we can add the image within the markup also, and we can just export that image as well. So instead of pasting the image directly, it will just save our space as well. It will be adding as a camera icon here. Like we can just add the inside that markup as well. We can add the image. Similarly, we can add the line in any of the direction like the zigzag. If you want to make it straight, you can just hold the shift button and we can just give a starting and end point different. So I'll just put an arrow on both of the side. I will also, give a thickness. Once you click on that from the property toolbar, you can just adjust whatever the thickness you want to give. So lots of the markups are available here. You can just add a rectangular that shape. You can it will just place the shape. So there is a polygon shape as well. Like if there are not any like a uniform shape, so you can just use that polygon shape to fill that area, to cover that area. So what I will use is that I just want to use that erase feature. So I just created a zigzag highlighter here. I will just use the erase feature to just delete it. So whatever the markups you have created, you can just also use this feature to delete it. The next one is the cloud plus. So what you will do is you will just select the area and it will fill it a cloud, and also it will give you the options to add a comment as well. So it has two features. Like one is the cloud only. In the cloud only, there is you can just fill your area, but in the cloud plus, you will have the options to put a comment as well. You can adjust your text box. You can adjust your text size. Also, you can use the auto fit options. Oh, once you click on any of the markup, like in the top side, you can see the property bar has been opened. So you can just property bar has been open and you can add different colors and different thickness as well. So the next one is the stamp feature. They do have the Bluebeam do have the predefined stamps already. You can just create a custom stamp also. So I will just use the approved stamps from the Bluebeam. Also, you can flatten the system by clicking the right button of the mouse and use the flatten options. Also, you can create there are already the predefined stamps available, but you can also create your own custom stamp. So this is regarding the date and the time. So the next one we'll discuss is on the tool chest. If you do not see the tool chest on the panel seen in the left hand side, you can just click on the right button of the mouse, and if you can click on the show, then it will see the lots of the panels and you can just click it. But we do have the tool chest panel available. Once you click on that, you will see the lots of the tools, the my tools, the recent tools. In the recent tool, the recent markups which you have used is added under the recent tools. Also, it has a tool chest for the architect review, the contractor review, and for the measurements and the design section. So lots of predefined templates are already available within the tool chest, but you can definitely add your own markups as well. So you can, under the tool chest, you can just view it as a symbol also, or you can see it as a label as well. Also, you can set the scale to a markup so that if there are many multiple pages in the PDF, like it will automatically scale. You have the options to scale as per your page PDF. So in the recent tool, you have lots of the tools are recently used toolbars, and you can also add your toolbars, and you can just export your toolbars from the tool chest icons. They have the drop down options, and you can just click on manage tool chest. So by this way, you can save it. So we have created the office plan tools right now here. So we can just copy any of the markups from that to the office plan that we have created right now. We just need to Control C and Control V, or we can just drag it down. You can place any of the markup and you can just delete it. You can manage, like if you want to save a particular markup in your own tool chest, you can just create your own tool chest and can just paste your markup and can be reusable for your other project as well. So you can just add your tool chest. For example, I have clicked on any one of the random markup, and I can just right click in and I can just add to tool chest. So under the add to tool chest, there are the list available. So you can place it under any of your tools. So by this way, you can just, use the tool chest panel to save your markups that are frequently usable so that you can use it in your next project as well. So it has already the predefined symbol for the design symbol. So lots of symbols are available. And if you want to zoom it again, you can just zoom it by clicking on this plus icon. So they do have the measurement options available under the tool chest as well. So the next is the markup list. So once you added any all of your markups in the workspace seen in the white background, what all the things, all the activities what we have done is recorded in the markup list shown in the below. You can just expand it by clicking on the arrow icon in the left, and you can just drag it down upward as well, just to increase its size. And in the markup list, there is a columns option. You can just manage whatever the column you want to add and whatever the column you want to hide. So for now, I have added only the few of the columns, but all of the list can be available through this, like whatever you want to include and whatever you want to exclude. Also options to hide your markup list. You can click on any of the markups from the markup list, and it will take directly to that particular markup from the PDF. So if you click on this architect, it will just select that particular markup, and you can just reply to that comment as well. You can just zoom it by click on the sub symbol, or you can just click on control and using the scroll button. So we can just select on any of the markup and click on reply, and it will be shown as the arrow, like the black arrow, and it will be visible in the markup list as well. Like this markup list is all the activities are tracked within this list, whatever you done in the workspace. You can also later filter out your markups. Like for example, if you want to check out the markup of the architect or the engineer, you can just filter it out. So the engineer's markup is only the filter out, and you can just export it in the PDF summary as well. So you can select any of the from the subject, you can select whatever you want to select, and you can just filter that particular options. And in the export option, you have the options to export it in the CSV summary, XML summary, and the PDF summary. Also, you have the setting if you want to use the link. If you use that link, I've already marked it as a tip. So if I click on any of the markup in the PDF, it will just take me to the PDF. For example, I have clicked that hyperlink options, and if I click on the any of the markups, then it will just take me to that PDF. So this is the approved which we have created in the markup. So you can generate your summary PDF from whatever the activities you have carried out. This is regarding the image we have created in the PDF. So there is the capture options from where you can generate the report. You can manage your columns, like if you reset it, then all the list by default will be appear here. So it has a lot of information. So you can just adjust it like whatever the information you just want to see. So this is regarding the markups, like how you can add different markup, how you can add them in your tool list that can be used for your design reviews and wants to comment in your previous sets of the drawings. So like if you have the different set of the drawings, so you can just use that markup. So this is regarding the overall features of the markup. And the next, moving on, the second topic which we are going to discuss is the measurement tools in the Bluebeam. The Bluebeam provides a set of the measurement options that makes the digital takeoff like the faster and more even accurate, like when compared to the manual method. So once you calibrate the drawings, you can measure the different parameters like the length, area, volumes, like within just a few clicks. You also have the options to you will also have the tools like the counts, like which helps you quickly counts the repeated items such as the fixtures or the doors, or the windows by simply clicking on them. um, Also, it has the features like the cutout, like which allows you to remove the openings from your measurements, and also the polylength is for help for measuring the complex boundaries. The next one is like the most useful tool is the dynamic fill, which lets you to calculate the irregular areas by filling the shape automatically, as you can see on the image on the left top of the slide. Like all the measurements get recorded in the markup list that I have shown earlier, so that everything stay organized, and you can easily export the data if needed. So we'll just have a look like how this measurement tool works in the next slide. Yeah. So I've already opened one of my PDFs, the same PDFs, and in the panels, you will get to see the measurements of a panel. And I will just use the calibrate features. So you do have, you can just calibrate your PDF drawings, or you can just add a custom scales. And they do have a lot of the custom scale that you can set your scale also. Also, you can define your own scale as well. So I will just calibrate the drawing. I just take one part of the measurements, and will now measure the particular area using the length feature. Right now I can see in the but you can definitely change the unit. Now you can see this is exactly what is already in the PDF drawing, the 30 feet. Now you have calibrated your documents. Then after, you can just carry it out, taking the measurement from other part that you can check. Even this is the 30 feet. You can just drag the arrow up and down. Now you can use the area measurement features, and it will just you can just select the boundaries, and it will calculate the area for you. You have the options. Once you click on the area in the top side in the property toolbar, you have the options to select the color, to select the fill that you can give to your like the measurements what you have taken out. So for now, I have already given the yellow markup, and I can just set the transparency to 100 or even less. I can even fill the hatch patterns. So within your measurements, so like the measurements you have carried out, you can just adjust it. Yeah. So you can change your line as well. Like I have already changed it to the outer line is changed to the green. Like I mentioned, you can definitely change the fill pattern as well. You can definitely add a hatch pattern. So this will help you to, visualize each of the parts from your PDF drawings, and you can see from the area, you will get to see the quantities for each of the items. For calculating the volume, you have the options to give a depth. You can just assign the depth in the left-hand side in the property measurement properties. Once you assign the depth and click on the volume icons that is active at the top, in the property toolbar, it will just calculate the volume for you, and all the things are recorded in the markup list. Once you click on that particular markup, you will see the area right now here. In the top also, in the area information, you will get information about that particular measurements. So there is the cutout options as well. If you want to create an opening, like the polygon cutouts and the ellipse cutout, different types of the cutout are there. So it will just remove. You can see the measurements area have been reduced slightly after adding that cutout options. So lots of, you can also add the measurement from the tools, and under the measure options, you will get a lot of tools. So this is like the tools that can mostly be used. So for example, if I want to add any of the poly length, you can just select one point and the different points. For example, if you want to take out the, if you have the MEP drawing, for example, and if you want to take out the, uh, if you want to segregate it by the pipes having the different diameter, you can just use that features, and it will segregate. It will give you the gives you the one dimensions, or it will segregate it into the part as well. You can set different colors, you can increase the thickness, you can increase, you can change the color, you can change the font, everything that can be done from the property toolbar after clicking each of the markups. So that I'm just giving it a name, you can just change the name. I'm giving it a pipe, and it's having a total length of 60 this type of and you can just segregate it with the breaking point as well. You can just split it, like once you right click the individual polyline, you have the options to split it into the different, if there are a breaking point, it will just split it. And you can assign different, once you split it, you can assign different line. For example, if that is pipe with a diameter, something diameter, like diameter of 10 or the diameter of 20 you can just segregate it and give a different name, and you can just assign the colors. And you can just, it will be recorded in the markup list, and you can just take the length or the quantities directly. So you can just change the fill color, like you can change the red to green. So I'm assigning the random thickness right now, and I'm just giving a different color. I can just select the particular pipe and can assign the different colors. So for this pipe with diameter 1, I have assigned the color of yellow. Right now I've changed it to pink. You can just give a different name as well. For example, I have given a measurement, and that can be recorded in the markup list as well. You will see all the informations in the markup list, whatever the things you have carried out. For example, I click on this area 23 square kilometer and it is just recorded in my markup list. And you can just while generating the report, you can just select filter and sort out like what are the elements you want to add. For example, I have taken the area measurement right now of in the PDF summary. For that particular markup, I'm just get it Bluebeam is just generating me the report of that uh, area measurement. You can definitely you can just export it in the form of the CSV summary as well. So I will just use the auto count feature to count all the elements from a PDF markup directly. So there is the search icon, that is the visual search icon, and there is the options of getting a rectangle, for example. By clicking on that option, so we are allowed it to select any parts from the PDF diagram. For example, I will just use that features, and there is some water closet. So I will just search like how many number of water closets are there in my drawing. So I will just search it, and once I click on search, it will just generate me all the water closets based on the image we have clicked. So I will just use the tick features like the count features. So wherever there is the water closets, it will automatically count using that visual search options. And we can just track all the activities from the markup list as well. Like we can just give a different name. For example, in the subject, I can just give it a name of WC. So as you can see on the markup list below, you can see the WC, and it will give me the information about this counts. You can see the number of count is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, that you can see from the drawings as well. So also once you have that information, you can just generate the CSV summary of that as well. You can just filter out the WC options. So it will just create a report for you like the Excel. So I have just filtered the WC options, and it has given me the counts features, like along with the count, it has given me all of the information. So basically we are interested in the count, so which I have highlighted here. So by this way, I mean to say is you can search like any items that is available in the PDF drawing through the visual search option that will help in the auto count options. Besides the visual search, there is the options of text search as well. Like I'm going to search the office, like whatever there is, the text office is there, it will just select that office part. So I'll just use the tick feature. So it has already selected. So the office using the text search options. So you can just search the image as well. You can just search the text as well, and you can just generate the report accordingly. So like the way we have created the image, we can just search. So this is like a dynamic fill property in the Bluebeam that is useful for taking out the measurements and the shapes of the irregular shapes. So under the tools, there is a dynamic fill. So once you click on that, it will help you to select the features of the boundary size, the fill size, and the speed at which the fill is going to measure. So we can just select the change the color as well. And the dynamic setting, once you, for example, there is you can just there is an open boundary, you can just close that boundary using the options available in the define tab. You can just close the boundary and you can just start the fill area just so that it will just fill my whole area. You can just release your mouse button to stop the fill. So for example, if you want to remove that particular fill, you can just assign the boundary again. Then after you can just select the particular, if you want to create a shape only, or if you want to assign the length or the area, you can just use any of the feature that is available and you can just click on apply. So right now I have assigned the shapes and the area. So it has calculated me the area for the irregular shape using the dynamic fill. So yeah, the next topic which we are going to look today is the quantity link in the Bluebeam. Like as you can see on the slide, this feature allows you to link your measurements values from Bluebeam directly to an Excel. This means that whenever you measure on the PDF, like whether it's length, area, the volume, or the clock count, we did previously, it automatically updates in the Excel in the real time. So which may be useful for the BOQs or the cost estimation, even for the rate analysis, because you don't need to manually type the values, or you don't need to worry about your calculation mistakes because it is an automatic process. So like if your drawing changes, or you adjust a measurement in your drawings, your Excel sheet also update instantly. So overall, like the quantity links, make your estimation workflows much easier, and also maintain a clear connections between your drawings and your Excel sheet. So we'll see how this work in the next slide. So this is the interface of the Excel. I'm going to link this with the Bluebeam. So in the top side, you can see the Bluebeam options is available. This is there is a plugin, so you can just use that plugin. And so I have opened the PDF page as well, like the Bluebeam I have opened, and I will just you can see I have already taken some measurements. So in the top side, you can see the flooring, carpet one area, carpet two area. That is through the legend I have already created. But what I will show you here is the quantity link, like how the things are automatically added to the Excel. For example, you can just filter out the markup list, for example, I'm interested in checking out the floor area. So I'm just uh, checking the floor area only from the subject. And in the label, I'm interested in checking the floor area of carpet one, and but I will also check for the carpet two later. So now you can see the floor one has the carpet area. It is indicated by the green color. So the other things are hide from the PDF, and only that particular area is displayed here with the green icon. And you can see count the number is like this: 1 2 3 4 5 6 number of markup is there. And what I will do now is you can just check out the area, like it's a 204 square feet for that particular area. Now I will just create use my Excel, and will just use the quantity link feature instead of doing this whole process. So you might have already your sheets in your office, like you can just use that sheet as well. But I'm just creating it from the scratch. Like I'm just about to measure the flooring area for carpet one, two, and three, and I will just calculate this total area. I will just fill this total area from the Bluebeam itself. Now, what I will do is, if you for using the quantity link feature, if you click the two rows, like the two cells, you don't. If you click two cells, and if you click right click, you don't see the quantity link option. But you can just select one row and right click, you will get options of quantity link. And in the preference, you can see you have the options to fill your cells. Like this cells is we are going to fill, you can just change the color of that fill. So for Bluebeam, I'm just changing it to the blue color, and include the units means whatever the units we are taken out from the PDF, it will just mark my unit as well here. And include the markup quantity means, for example, there are for the carpet area one, there are total of 6 markups. So it will just give me how many markups are used in that PDF as well. So what I will do is I will just set my preference. I will just create it, and I will just till now I have not provided my input, like from which of the PDF I'm going to take out the measurements, but I will just add one of the PDF. So I am just putting that PDF in this Excel, and I'm just clicking it OK. Then you have the options to find out whatever the information you want to extract it. For example, if you want to take out the length, you can just select the length options. For example, right now I'm interested in area. I can just select the area options. And under the area also, there are lots of the areas available as per the different types of the columns from the markup list. For example, in the subject tab, we are interested in checking out the area of flooring. So you can just select the floor, like the flooring. Right now, yeah, this is flooring. So you can just select the subject and you can just click on select the flooring options here. And in the flooring also, there is a lot of the area. So we are interested for the carpet area one. You can just give it here and I'll just click on it. Okay. So it will, so instead of opening the PDF also, it will just give me the total area as well. So we have already applied the fill color as well. And the 6 is the number of the markup unit that is available in the Bluebeam. So once you use the like the quantity link feature, it will automatically gives you the area from the PDF. So similarly for the carpet too, we can just follow the same procedure. We can just click on create and we can select the total area, and then after in the subject we can take the flooring options, and in the label now we can create the carpet too. So it is automatically giving me the area for that subject. And for similarly for the carpet 3, we are going to assign in the similar way flooring, and here we'll select the carpet 3. So now we'll check whether these values are correct or not from the measurement, like the PDF. We'll just open the PDF simultaneously and we'll check that whether this link has been correct or not. And we'll also check whether these values will update automatically in the real time or not if we change the area in the PDF. So right now here is for the carpet 2 number of markup quantity is 8, and also for the carpet 3 it is 8. That will be displayed in the markup list summary here. You can see the carpet area 1 and the carpet 1 is 1 and 2, 3 in the legend as well. Also in also here in the measurement option, the total measurement is displayed at the top and individual measurement for each of the markups are displayed at the bottom. You can just verify this. Right now the measurements that I have taken out from the Excel is correct. So similarly for the carpet too, it is like the 4526 square feet. What I will do is I will just select any of the markups. For there are the number of 8s in the markup quantity. Right now you can just count it, and that why it is 8 for the number 2. Similarly for the carpet 3, it is also 8 because the number of the markup quantity is 8. So what we'll do now is we'll just select any of the flooring area and we'll just change the its area in the PDF, and we'll see whether it's changed in the Bluebeam or like in the Excel or not. So I select the flooring, carpet flooring area 1, like it is displayed in the green, and I have select any of the flooring area, and it will just take me to that particular markup, and I can zoom in bit. I can just zoom in a bit and I can just drag the point. Right now you can see it is the 649 square feet for that particular area. Right now if I draw like if I move the point, the area is gonna be increased. Right now it's 649. You can see the difference here as well. In the one it will automatically change. Once I opening in the Excel, like in the Bluebeam, it is opening updated me in the Excel as well. So it is a real time. So it is, I have created this by the legend. So it is, yeah, updating in the legend as well. Also in the markups, like the summary, you can see now, right now the total area has been changed to 1997 square feet. So it is like the real time sync, like it is updated in the legend, it's updated in the Excel as well. Like similarly for the other area, we can definitely, definitely check and cross verify. So right now I've again increased my area. So it is updating, you can see on the Excel also, in the legend also. So all of the, everywhere like it is changing the same, like the syncing is very fast, I think. So similarly for the carpet, two, you can just change it. Like you can, right now you can see the area is 4526. Once you increase, like once you select any point and increase, it will automatically increase like 4648 right now 4781. So it is updating in the Excel as well side by. once you have this information, then you can assign your unit cost, and you can just generate the total cost. So if you have this information, like the measurements, so like if you change anything from a PDF later, then it will automatically update to the Excel as well. Yeah. So the last topic, which we are going to discuss today, is the studio, like the Bluebeam Studio. Like it's the collaboration platform inside the Bluebeam, which allows you to, which allows for the entire project team to work on the same PDF at the same time. Means if you have a team of architect or the engineers, like they can join the one sessions and review the document together. Like the studio sessions, everyone can add the markups or the comments and the measurements in the real time, like without sending multiple PDFs to and fro. Like basically it keeps the whole team in one platform, and remove the confusions that usually happen when the different people like edits the different copies at the same time of the same file in the same time. It also records who did the architect or the engineer did what changes and the when, like so the entire review process stay transparent to the everyone. So the studio sessions also support, I think, the 500 users and up to the 5,000 files in the one sessions. And the best part is no one needs to install any extra software. We'll also show how this real-time collaboration work in the Bluebeam as we move forward. Like I mean to say, your internal team members can use the Bluebeam Review, which is the desktop versions, and the external partners or the clients can join through the Bluebeam Cloud, which is the browser versions, and can review the document together. So let's take a look at how this studio works in the next slide. So this is the interface of the Bluebeam, and in the last options, there is the options of the studio in the panel toolbar. So once you click on that, you will have the options of you can just provide your login details. Right now, it is selecting it as Studio Australia, because we need to select the region Australia, because India comes in the Asia Pacific regions. So there is the options of studio project and sessions, but right now we are interested in sessions. Later we'll see the studio project as well. You can work offline as well in the studio project, but once you came back online, then all the changes will be synced then after. Right now you can see no one has joined the sessions. I can just create a new sessions and will invite anyone. So right now I'm just giving the name as the Acero webinar. And I can add the files to my session, and I can just there are different options to restrict the attendees or to set the session expiry date. You can just check out this like whatever you want to give the access. Now I have created one of the sessions, and the 9-digit ID will be assigned. The other participants will you have the options to invite your participants. Right now you can just type your email address. So I'm just using my colleague email. I've just tried with my colleague, and I will just display you how this works. So I can just add a message also before sending the invitations. So I've just tried, please join the sessions and review the drawing together. So I can just invite on the participants. Then it has been sent to the invitations. Now I will open my colleague's email. Right now you can see no one has joined, but this email they will get from the my ID, like k.associate.acero.in. They have received the email. Invitation email is mentioned here, and the sessions ID is mentioned here. The session name, what I have wrote, is the Acero webinar. It is displayed here, and also there is the message like please join the sessions and review the drawing together, like whatever I have written. So you can join if you are new to the Bluebeam, then you can just create your account or you can directly join your sessions as well. So right now I'm just clicking joining the session. So once you click on that, it will display to the other window pop up. Then you will, if you have the Bluebeam review installed in your desktop, then you can just use that options. But no problem if you don't have the review in your system, you can just join it through the web. Uh, you can just right now I will just open the web one. You can just click on the web versions. For this you don't need any of the software, so it will open in the web browser. Web browser is basically like if you have your clients, they wants to review your drawings together, or if your external team members who are not present in the office, they can just open it from the web browser and can review the document together. But for the web browser has the limited set of the review tools, like it has the review, like it has the markups and the measurement tools. So it has the limited feature that is required, but it does not have the full features like the real chat box. They, like the chat through the real-time chat they can do through the web browser. That I will also show like how it is different from the desktop versions and the browser versions. So in the one tab, I will just open my web one, and I will also open the desktop versions. And what I will do is I right now you can see I Rahul have already joined because they have opened through the web versions and it is displayed under the joined. So I can also follow the attendees to track like whatever he is doing. So what I will do is I will just create any markup from this web browser and we'll see whether it will be updated in my desktop browser or not. And similarly, the vice versa, I will create here as well and we'll check in the web browser. So I'm just using any of the features like the cloud markups. I'm just taking it right now in the left-hand side, right-hand side, you can see it has been updated. So it's also the real-time sync. Right now I'm creating here in the right side. Now you can see in the left hand side it is also updated. So the cloud works in the real time, like anyone who is using the web or the desktop versions, they will get the real time synchronization. And all the things are active, like if you are using the desktop versions, you will see the chat box options in the bottom bar here, like you will see which participants have added a comments, like all the things are tracked in the chat box, and you have the options to chat with your team members as well. But in the browser version this feature is not available. It only have the limited features of that markups and review. You can also generate the sessions report through the review desktop versions, and yeah, you can generate the sessions report, and you have the options to select whatever that activity you want to add, like the chat, markup, notification, and it will display accordingly here. So this is the extra feature you will get in the desktop versions. And you can add the documents, multiple documents as well here. And if you want to leave the sessions, you can just use these options. And in the settings option, what you will do is you can just restrict your attendees, like you are the if you are the initiator, you have the full control, like whom you want to give access, like the partial access, or uh, if you want to give the permission or not, you can definitely set out through the settings, session settings options. You can assign the permissions to groups, like you can add multiple users to the groups and assign the sex property, like assign the permissions accordingly as well, like you can do individual or in the group as well. So you can see all the activities are real time. So there is the options of leave options. So if you leave, click on that option, it will just leave you from the session, but other participant will remain active in the session itself. But once you click on close the sessions, then you have to finish the sessions that other participant will also be logged out. So you have the options to generate the report as well. I will just click it. I can just save. So all the activities that is tracked in the sessions can be tracked here, like all the activities whatever are done. So you can see Rahul have joined the session, at what time the participant joined and what time the participant left, and the participants which have added the markup that can be displayed in the report. And under this Acero webinar, there is a 9-digit ID, and under that, if you click on that, you will get the options to finish the sessions. Once you finish this session, because you are the initiator, the other person will automatically be logged out. That we'll see here. You have the options to save or not to save the file. So right now I have finished the session, so that the studio sessions is deleted. Yeah, because we have finished the sessions. If you want to just leave it out, you can just click on this leave icons if you don't want to finish. So by this way, you can work with your team members in the real time and can work on the same PDF, like if you have a multiple team. The next we will quickly show about the studio project. So the studio session is the collaboration, but in the studio project is the where you can store your documents. It's a cloud storage basically. It is similar to it is available in the studio itself, but in the left hand side, in the top you are seeing there is a two options. The one is the studio project and the studio sessions. You can just create the studio project, like I am giving the name Acero documents, where you can store lots of your files and can give the permission to your teammates accordingly. So you can, once you create the sessions, again the 9-digit ID, again the session ID will be created, 9-digit ID will be created. Here you can see, and you have the options to upload the files or the folders. Right now I'm adding some files. I will add 2 files here. You can add even the folder as well. You can add the PDF, the PPT, or the Excel, or the Word document. That should not limited to the PDF. You can just view it in the list-wise or in the other ways as well. So there is the section like the studio setting as well, project setting, which so you can give the permissions accordingly, like the folder permission, like if they want to read only, or if they want to have the full control over the document, like they can read, or whether they want to edit, you can just give the permissions through this project setting. And if you want to add the team member, you can just click on plus icon, and we'll just open any of the PDF. We'll just double click it, and it will just open my PDF. Right now you can see at the top there is a lock icon available. That's why at the left hand side also, in the panel bar, toolbar panel, you can see it is not visible because it is logged now. But what we'll do is we'll just use the features of checkout and check-in. In the markup tab also, you can see that has been locked right now. We'll unlock it, and the unlock here is basically means to click on the checkout. Once you click on the checkout, now you can see in the left hand side, the markup tools has been active. So because in the like the studio project, one person can open the file at a one time, and once he finished editing that part, he just need to check in again. So the features of check-in and check-out need to be done individually, and you can just add your comments as well once you have clicked the checkout. Because once you click the checkout, this tab is the active, and you can just, for example, if you wants other to work on the document, you can just check in here again, and it will automatically update the server copy for the other participants as well, like the latest versions will be available. Once you click the check-in again, that the panel tab will be, again, be deactivate. It will not be active again. Right now you can see on the right hand side, because we have already checked in. So it is the latest revisions which we have created. So also in the revision history, by clicking the right click, you can see whoever have made the changes. So it works as a cloud storage. And if you want to share the link or download the copy, you can just right click it and click on sharing the link. And if you want to assign the password, if you want to provide the password to the document, you can just set the password. And if you want to download the copy, you can definitely download the copy. So this is regarding the Bluebeam Studio, and the studio consists of the session and project, which we have seen right now. So as you can see on the slide, so after seeing this, so Bluebeam is not just a PDF tool, like it's a complete, platform that brings the accuracy or the collaborations to every of the disciplines and through the every phase of the project. You will see like how it's add values in each of the design phase, like in the screen, like in the planning and the design phase you can use the Bluebeam for the markups or the drawing review or the overlay or the or to compare the documents, and also for the preliminary takeoffs, like the quantity takeoff that can be used in, for example, in the planning and the design phase. And in the pre-construction phase, it can be used to handle the accurate takeoff, or can provide assist in the submittals or the approval by putting all of your documents in a centralized cloud system through the project, studio project, which we have seen. And in the construction, whether in the construction or the post construction, you can use the RFI templates or the real-time collaborations and the data management tools to smoothly work from field to office communications. It provides a clean and the digital handover, with your documents that can be ready for the operations and the maintenance team. So like with Bluebeam integrated into the different project phase, whether it's a design or the pre-construction or the construction, like we are not just digitizing our document, we are creating a smarter or a more collaborative system. And the next is the drawing and the document management are being made easy, and its impact, can be seen clearly after using the Bluebeam. It has been reported that the professionals, who are using the Bluebeams, that has been reported that there is the significant improvement in the productivity or the accuracy and the coordinations across all the project. The Bluebeam achieve up to the 75% faster takeoffs, or due to the automated measurements and the markup tools available. The accuracy also improves by nearly the 90%, and the collaboration also on the other side becomes much more efficient as well, with the teams that experience around the 60% faster review and the approval cycles. So, regarding the case studies, Bluebeam has a varieties of the customers' success stories, that are available on the official website at bluebeam.com. This case study shows how Bluebeam teams around the world are using the Bluebeam to improve the accuracy, and streamline their project. As seen on the image in the right hand side, you can filter your case studies by different categories and features of the Bluebeam. So in addition, Bluebeam also saves the video success story regularly on the YouTube channel. I have mentioned here at the bottom of the page. So we'll also share the link for both of the case studies and the videos in the Q&A box as well. You can explore them later. So we'll display some poll questions here, and then we'll take a few of your questions. Yeah, so actually, yeah, so you can see the polls. You can just participate it by answering. After the poll question, we'll take up some of the questions that we frequently received.
So, Kirti, we see one question, that is, how can we reuse the same markups in different projects without recreating them each time?
Uh, yeah, so you can definitely use the markups again that I have shown in my video as well. So the easiest way is through the tool chest. Like you can save any markups or the symbols in the tool chest. Like you can create a custom tool sets and store your commonly used markups there. And once you save there, they stay available for all the future projects, and you can even export the tool chest, like the tool set to share with your team, so everyone use the same markups. Yeah, that can be done through the tool chest.
Okay, got it. Thank you. Another question is, does Bluebeam help with multiple scanned PDFs that aren't searchable or selectable?
Yes, Bluebeam has a features called OCR, like the optical character recognition. So you can run the OCR that allows for the translation of the scanned PDF document into the searchable data. Like it reads the image and it adds a proper text layer behind it. But I think OCR cannot be run in the PDF that have been certified or digitally signed. But yeah, when you have the multiple files, then you can use the batch OCR to process the entire set like in one go, like without opening the each PDF manually. So I hope I answered it correctly, and yeah, this is possible.
Perfect. Thank you. One more question is, what is the basic difference between the different Bluebeam versions available? I think different versions are basic, core,
Yeah,
and the
yeah,
advanced one.
yeah, you are correct. So Bluebeam mainly comes in the three versions, like the basic, core, and the complete. Like the basic is for general markups, the document management, and the collaboration. Like for example, you can measure the length and area in the basic, but you cannot measure out the perimeters. So for Studio, like you can only participate in the sessions, but you can't initiate or manage them in the Bluebeam basic. Like but in the core, like with core versions, you get more advanced measurements, like the professional grade markups and full collaboration features. Like you can initiate and manage the studio sessions, like I have shown in my webinar sessions as well. Also you will have the options of other features, like comparing a documents or overlay the page one over the another, and even the search symbol for auto count, like I have shown earlier. So you can add formulas to the columns. Like you have multiple features, like you can add formulas like in the core. But besides that, the complete is again the full package. Like it include all the core features plus advanced tools like the quantity link with the Excel that I have shown, like the dynamic fill, and creating the customized markup summary report with filter and sorting option. That whatever I have shown, it is from the complete version. So basically, the higher the version is, the more advanced feature you are getting from basic markup to collaborations. So yeah, it really depends on what the requirement is actually. So accordingly, that all the features are available.
Okay, thank you. One more question. While creating a new session in Bluebeam, though we have not selected the expiry date for the session, but we have noticed few sessions are going to archive. Is there any reason behind it?
So if you are like if you don't have the session expiry date, you will sometimes get the message of like it is going to the archive. So it is just a message, I think, but once you click on that sessions, you are not able to jump into the sessions, but you just need your the permissions from the initiator that it is just about that your sessions is getting expired. That's why it's gone into the archive. But whenever you want to join into the sessions again, the initiator needs to provide the access to that. Otherwise, you won't be able to join the session after the expiry date is completed.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
So yeah, if the question answer is finished, then we can move forward. Like in case you need like any assistance after the webinar, like which we like provide supports through the phone and the email, and help in assisting your queries as well. So regarding the license, Bluebeam comes with a cloud-based annual subscription license model. It is not a perpetual anymore. Like admin can add multiple users under the license, but and also they can assign it to anyone from the added users, but only one at a time. So for the learning resources, there are recorded tutorials and webinars available. And through the Bluebeam universities, also anyone can access the online course. Like you just need to create the Bluebeam ID and log in into the Bluebeam universities at the rate university.bluebeam.com. And like anyone can go through any of the options. So we also conduct like the webinars every month to get familiar with the software. So you can also access our YouTube channel. We'll post our like the recorded webinars there. And I hope like you get the clear understanding about the Bluebeam features. So as a summary, we have showcased the markup features like the stamps features that can be used directly within the PDFs, and we have also seen out the measurements tools like the area measurement, volume takeoffs, and the automated count features. And also we have seen the features like the dynamic fill that may be used for the irregular. If you have the irregular shapes, you can definitely use that features to take out the measurements directly from a PDF drawing. And we've also showcased the quantity link feature that helps you to link the measurements carried from Bluebeam directly to the Excel. And we have also explored the real-time collaboration through the Bluebeam Studio session and the Studio project. Also, we have discussed where you will find out the case study resources and the licensing and the support guidance. So, before wrapping up, in the month of the December, we'll again conduct a webinar on the RISA 3D and the all plan. So RISA 3D is basically for structure analysis and design software. It supports the multiple material, and all plan is for is a BIM solutions for various bridge and the infrastructure project. So here is the contact details of us. We are located at the Sector 57 Noida, and you can explore our website for further information. And we'll definitely post recorded sessions of this webinar in our YouTube channel. You can just explore it later as well. Also, in our LinkedIn page, we regularly update the information about the upcoming webinars and the knowledgeable post on the particular software and its capabilities. So you can contact us anytime through the email and the contact number provided in the slide. So yeah, this brings the end of our today's session, and thank you all for joining the sessions. I hope you have a great time. So yeah, thank you. Have a great time.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Kirti.